Hey everyone, it's Jesse at the office on a Saturday, but I'm hoping to get in some uwu today. Fingers crossed. But before that, I wanted to watch the Final Fantasy Endwalker launch trailer with you. I have seen the Japanese version, and last night they played the English version, but by the time they got to the English version, it was very late, and I was like, you know. And so I figured we'd watch through it right now, and give you some thoughts. Seems pretty simple. All right, let's do this thing.
And so you venture forth unto the unknown.
There's Emmett.
A fate beyond the horizon that cannot be divined. A future undefined and in flux.
Have a safe journey, and please, be careful.
Oh, Tadaro. I have thoughts about this song. It feels very end credits, right?
That which lives is destined to die. Love leads to loss. Every beginning has an end.
So cool.
Treasure every moment, every step of your descent.
It's like the end of Cowboy Bebop.
In the depths where souls and stars rest, find your truth.
Right? It has that like end of Cowboy Bebop song vibe. I don't want to spoil anymore.
Maybe we don't belong here. But neither do they. Not out here in the wind and the cold.
That blue will be your guide. Test and proof of your conviction. In darkness, seek joy. Walk free and bear the light for others to follow.
Is there going to be a crystal dungeon? Like inside Eidolon kind of vibe? Is that what that was? Or is that too crazy?
Let me relieve you of your burden. You have suffered enough.
It's so good!
The sky burns. The final days are truly upon us.
Also, this is 100% the final boss song, right? Boom ba ba!
Bereft of hope, and now dignity. 'Twas a grand, glorious dream we shared.
I got thoughts.
Lose them. Not a one. But are we truly so powerless that our only choice is to flee?
We've come too far to back down now. Wheresoever there is suffering,
What is that place? It looks so cool!
you appear to fulfill your duty as defender of this star.
There must be a way to restore things to the way they were. To reclaim the perfect paradise.
Is that Van Daniel's voice? That doesn't...
It will be ours again! A world free of sorrow!
Let the curtains fall upon this, the final chapter in the tale of the star.
Bonus bit.
To have you at my side, it means more to me than you know. Thank you. From the bottom of my heart. Given what lies ahead, I did not wish to leave for later that which I could do today. After all, tomorrow is never promised.
How dare they try to death flag Alphino when we all know that boy's fine. He's going to be fine. So, thoughts overall? Awesome. The music, as per usual, amazing. I'm really excited to see where this goes. But I have, like, little micro theories and ideas that I want to go over with you because, I don't know, let's get weird with it, right? Let's have fun. So, jumping back in. I said it before, I'll say it again. This song is the end credit theme, 100%, but I have another theory. What you're about to hear right now from Emmett Selk, put this in your head. It is, you know how at the end of some expansions, characters have like a speech they give right before the credits begin, and it's sort of like, hey, we did a thing, this was amazing, on to the next adventure, right? I'm telling you, this Emmett Selk dialogue right here is that. This is before the end credits roll. This is like, you beat it, now you're moving on. Listen to this, I'm telling you.
And so you venture forth unto the unknown. A fate beyond the horizon that cannot be divined. A future undefined and in flux.
Right? Because there's no more of that Zodiac Heidelin stuff. It isn't about the past. It's about an unknown future. I'm telling you. This is the start of the new story.
Have a safe journey, and please, be careful.
This is probably going to Thavnair. But the overall, like, Emmett Selk music bit, 100% end of game. Convinced of it.
That which lives is destined to die. Love leads to loss. Every beginning has an end. Treasure every moment, every step of your descent. And there, in the depths where souls and stars rest, find your truth.
Maybe we don't belong here.
So good. I need to rewind. I got caught up in the song and the dialogue. I got caught up in it. I was like feeling it. But also, this screams finale of Cowboy Bebop. I'm not sure how many of you seen that anime. It is the best one. So, whatever. But it 100% has like an ending that if you were just to overlay this song with the ending of that show, I bet it would fit perfectly. So this is sort of, this right here is 100. That looks like Thavnair for sure, right? The coloring on that, maybe? It's a wild guess. But it also, this could be Gridania for all I know, just looking at it. But also right here, just sort of our end of days kind of Amarat. Oh boy, we get to see probably Venat's point of view. It looked like it as we were going through the trailer. Let's continue.
Which lives is destined to die. Love leads to loss.
More
Every beginning
Amarat.
has an end.
Thavnair for sure.
Treasure every moment, every step of your descent.
This is probably you traveling overseas for the first time.
And there, in the
To
depths where
Thavnair or
souls and
Charlian.
stars rest, find your truth.
That camera angle, I wonder what that's going to reveal.
Maybe we don't belong here. But neither do they. Not out here in the wind and the cold.
All right. I am positive that this is relating to the whatever the story we're going to get in Garlemald. Because in Garlemald, there's like a train station thing that a lot of people were looking at, and they couldn't figure out what it was for. And I feel like this is one of those, like, the Garleans don't want nobody's help. And these two are like, we want to help. And they're like, get the hell out of here. And so, they're refusing to give up on them, even though they're not welcome. If that makes any sense. I think a lot of people are reading way too into this. Like, they're both dead. Ugh. I don't think it's any of that. I think this is they're rejected and they're like, we're not going to give up. I think that's what this line of dialogue is about.
Not out here in the wind and the cold.
Oops, we can go back further.
Maybe we don't belong here. But neither neither do they. Not out here in the wind and the cold.
Right? Like, he's trying to help the refugees who don't want to be helped.
That bloom will be your guide. Test and proof of your conviction.
What is that line? That bloom?
And proof of
Can we close caption this?
will be your guide. Test and
In the cold.
My face is probably in the way.
will be your guide. Test and proof of your conviction.
But neither do they. Not out here in the wind and the cold.
That bloom will be your guide. Test and proof.
All right, so the closed caption, I can't tell if it's wrong or I'm hearing incorrectly. Sorry about that. I hate when people do that in these videos where they're like, they look at one thing and they totally don't focus on, like, talking to you. So it sounds like she's saying that bloom will be your guide, but the closed captions say that cold will be your guide. And the reason why I'm confused is because the line before that, Alphino is like out here in the cold and the wind, and then the next line is, according to the closed captions, that cold will be your guide. But then it shows a flower, which when I hear that bloom will be your guide, the flower is what shows up. So that's why I'm confused. I'm sure someone has, you know, in a different language has exactly what is being said there, but let's continue.
Of your conviction. In darkness, seek joy. Walk free.
That's a crystal dungeon, right? Come on. This has to be something associated. Is this the end? Is this the final level? Because a lot of people are like, yo, Hydaelyn, gonna be big bad. Here's my question. All that dialogue with Venat doesn't seem evil. I don't know. Right? This seems just like kind of a... I don't know. I don't know, y'all. I don't know. Can't wait to hear what you think in the comments.
Free and bear the light for others to follow.
All right. Now I know...
For others to follow.
I know all this is important, but this is the most important thing, right? This Lalafell, killing it. Killing it. This guy, giant dick. All right, continuing on.
For others to follow.
I love this. This is... Anima is a cool-ass summon. I love this bit.
Come. Let me relieve you of your burden. You've suffered enough.
Whose voice is that? Obviously, we have the Asm, like, symbol, but, like, whose voice is that? I don't recognize it at all. This song is so good.
The sky burns. The final days are truly upon us.
So now we get our look at different void sent monstrosities and creatures from
And now dignity.
Amarat, the
Was a
past.
grand, glorious
All right,
dream
this
we
dude
shared.
right here. Man has some Nero hair. Clearly Garlean. The man has Nero hair. However, his armor looks like that dude from Final Fantasy XII. I can't remember his name right now. But he could be... Remember how in the Lord there is like the other legion that... Is it the third? The one that's like the cousin. Right? Am I crazy? There's like another important legion that was fighting for control of Garlemald when all this went down. And I think that could be him as well. Either way, I'm totally cool. It would explain why there's a voice that happens later on where I'm like, I don't even know whose voice this is. It might be the voice right there. This.
Bereft of hope, and now dignity. 'Twas a grand, glorious dream we shared.
Maybe he's talking about Garlemald, like the vision of Garlemald. I don't know. Also, these guys.
I won't lose them. Not a one.
But are we truly so powerless that our only choice is to flee?
Time
That our
out.
only
Rewind.
truly so
Rewind.
powerless?
Rewind again. What the hell is that? It almost looked like an Alexander thing, but I don't think that's what it is. It's some type of mech. But like the closer we got to it, I was like, this is just another one of those bosses from the Amarat dungeon.
So powerless.
But you know, he's bigger and uglier.
We've come too far to back down now.
But not like, damn, I goofed on this.
Wheresoever there is suffering and despair.
All right. So this right here, that looks like a path to a crystal dungeon, right? Everyone's there. So, hey, fingers crossed that this is a legit scene. We got everyone. Except poor Kryl. Except poor Kryl. Kryl holding down the fort. It's fine, though. So we got the whole squad and our boy going into a crystal dungeon, let's say. And this shot right here, Final Fantasy IX. I don't know how many of you have played Final Fantasy IX, but the end literally has a scene like this. I have no idea what that means for the story, but this shot, what the hell is this? We got the bones back there, and we got sort of gravity well kind of like darkness pool things. I want to say potentially it's the 13th, but I don't think so. The 13th doesn't look like this. And I want to say it's potentially like a rejoining of some sorts, but I don't think that's going to happen. I don't know what this is, but I love it. I love it. It's so neat looking.
Suffering and despair.
There's our boy. There's our boy.
You appear to fulfill your duty as
that kind of looks like a.
this star.
This guy kind of looks like a Thavnair boss.
As defender of this star.
And this dude is like, he gets it. And most of it's probably gonna be him destroying stuff, trying to get you to show up to fight him. You know what I mean? Good old-fashioned flashbacks. Which, by the way, you know how in the trailer they use music from all the other expansions? What if at a certain point you have to go back and like relive some of this stuff? Right? Like, what if that's part of the journey is going back through it all again? What if there's like a huge revelation that's like, you idiots, the entire time this was happening. Oh my God, is it Tataru? It's all, oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Question. Tataru. Tataru. Why am I fueling this? Why am I fueling this terrible meme? Tataru is just there for some reason.
There must be a way to restore things
This is definitely going to be like, yo, we're here for you, bro. Go get them.
to the way they were.
This thing?
To reclaim the
Terrifying.
perfect paradise we once had. It will be ours again.
Here's my question. This voice. At first I was like, oh, that's Fandaniel. But like, it goes out of control. Is that?
Restore things to the way they were.
Right? I was like, oh, Fandaniel.
To reclaim the perfect paradise we once had.
But then it doesn't sound like Fandaniel.
It will be ours again.
Especially right there.
World free of sorrow.
Maybe I'm just totally mistaken.
The curtains fall upon this, the final chapter in the tale of the star.
And then they try to fake us out. He's fine. This boy's fine.
To have you at my side, it means more to me than you know. Thank you. From the bottom of my heart. Given what lies ahead, I did not wish to leave for later that which I could do today.
I'm just saying. Alphino is going to take his father's place and be on the council in Sharlayan. Calling it now. Matoya is going to end up, well, old Matoya is going to end up sacrificing herself, and Y'shtola is going to take over Matoya's job and become like the old sassy lady living in a cave. Estinian, super dead, but he's going to die in the coolest way possible. Like, he's going to jump on the moon. He's going to smash, something's going to happen. It's going to be amazing. Definite over-the-top death. Kryl, just fine. Alice, just fine. Graha, just fine. Thancred, super dead. Super dead. Thancred is like the dude who looks out for the person who is kind of Heidelindy, and there's not gonna be a need for that person anymore. So super dead. Thancred's gone. I think that's it. I'm trying to remember who else. Urianger? He can't leave. Who else is gonna explain literal, like, plot relevant elements to us? He's like Mr. Lore Dump. He comes over, expositions, and leaves, and you're like, well, I'm glad I had him. Yeah, I'm trying to think, like, the way they set it up is this boy is literally gonna just die. No way. Fine. This smile, how dare they? Fine, super dead, fine. Here's the thing. I think, crazy theory, next expansion, it's going to be you plus these two going off on an adventure. It's your two, like, I don't want to say proteges. Fangirls is the word I would use. So, yeah. And they're just really excited to be around you. So this will definitely be a thing. And everyone else will either be dead or in Eorzea. Convinced of this. Anyway, that's it for my dumb theories and my speculations. Please, by all means, in the comments below, hit me up with what you think. Or if you know anything. If you're like, oh, I heard this on this thing, and then I saw this guy break it down way better than you, Jesse. By all means, let me know. I cannot wait to hear your theories. Can't wait to discuss this. Very excited. We are 4 weeks out. I'm ready for the end.